President Barrow ko.
Ha.
President Barrow tulo. Tempo men na. Ako tulu kolon. Fule yo le sing.
Yalo Fatu.
Ani mbadu you have to shift. Tukende mina ta 60.
Fatu.
60.
Ya jele nkamenke nyimbe mu tempo democracy nyimbe. BBB President Barrow. Only this piece I meant somebody about or the man can pray campaign.
No, the credit goes to Gambia no long. Among President Barrow, Gambia do democracy na diyan.
Lamoy
no. Padu. Ni ka mo mislead le. Barrow man democracy na diyan. Gambia do democracy na diyan. Barrow man peace na diyan. Gambia do peace na diyan. This credit goes to Gambians, not Barrow. That's what you should stop. The credit goes to Gambians. The credit goes to Gambians.
So what?
The democracy and the peace is Gambians.
I make
Barrow more killing Dorandi. Barrow was here 60 years ago, Abidjan. The democracy is Gambians. This worshiping leadership like this is uncalled for. Not President Barrow. Gambia no le peace men sapati ni jam. President Barrow. Gambia no lo is leadership. The change. Gambia no change.
Enda ka duale nyaton koy.
Ni Gambia no change. Ni Gambia no change. Ya ta ke no la.
Na man kana.
You must
kola kendi nyaton ko Gambia. Hanata mo fulale ale mo suwandi nyaton ko.
Ha bari must go to Gambia.
Nyaton ko is very important anywhere.
Jumali yake nyaton
ko. Al Sidway.
Jumali yake nyaton ko.
Na atran Sidwa so message.
Jumali yake nyaton ko.
Gambia no dem.
Ko Gambia no ko di Gambia no la.
Nan man jaru ka kene soro.
Credit di Gambia no la.
Bar nani ta ko kene soro. Banku ka florist.
Na credit ko di Gambia no la.
Ni florist da
arke mol mislead le. Credit ko Gambia no la 30. Credit ko Gambia no la 30. Gambia no taliba extend to Barrow 2016. When they change it,
this about the is more me. You can read some rula. No, of course.
On the final note, because me, I have to go. Fix it.
You are getting to look quickly.
And the
6.44.
So we have
somebody's time.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes.
So for
well, aku
ni manya bi siri
aku
manya bi siri
tamo do maga sai di wo mari
so President Barrow mune for tulo to bayri hin tulo diamo jammena ta tulo finte po
ayende jikla tendi
barinte fo la kala ko tulo be mbulle
ani de ayende jikla da ko tulu kolom fula la sint
Barrow
ko bari o tulu kolom fulo jiko bi jede tulo man sota folo
ayolfo
so what is clear to Gambians man tulu sota folo
Barrow
Abidjan
yalo mem fatu
too well samo mala ni
more as a leader foi tonya foi le bank money
that's right tulo man sota
he's President Barrow is above that Kanaka most mislead because of political gain or because of chief of popularity at Okela. Memo factor ball for this man, he has an abundance of integrity.
So
all I can be a core. So far, the prospect is very high. But the Kafoga to know Finkele Ale at Jam is important. And Jiko is very, very high. Inshallah, Absolutely. In fact,
for now,
in the latter part, every country in Africa, I believe.
Honorable.
So what I can do is important. Katonya lankema moli, hanna tara particular advantage, hanna tara mokale dia moli, baranga tonya fonya is very important. A last statement B. Na opposite back. There is prospect.
There's prospect.
It's very, very high. But Kafoko nga sudole. He has to be very careful.
One thing I know.
Sinin sama kulem.
Let's give Jamie Jew.
President Barrow Kodonyi. Ending a close nyame. Close come ko jiwo. Dawda nedin ko sibe joso. Dawda ni asibe tulo so le bari joral men be sindro ka futa tuloma. Wala tembulo wala fero ko wala. Government buka invest in some drilling. No government can drill oil. Every country has it.
Company like invest in drilling. It's very expensive.
You know the process.
$100 million.
You know
so Ninkom also like a drill. We have our present issues and national concerns. I think invest jela than Kafoka and explore. We are going to give license. 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 Of course. But I'm not materialized.
Okay.
These are pledges. Pledges don't materialize. President Barrow, Billahi, one letter lie. Take it or leave it. I ain't bank contract from Nyame.
Within 7 years.
He's a revolutionary in development.
7 years.
Within 7
See, you cannot fool anybody.
In terms of
development, people are dying.
In terms
and
of
you are saying President Barrow has transformed this country.
Revenue generation.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Honorable.
What was your budget when you come to Parliament? What was the budget?
Honorable.
When you come to Parliament?
Let me
500 million in a month. Because of discipline. Financial discipline. And trying to make sure that there is single account. He has blocked all these leakages.
I'm happy that Gambians are no fool.
President Barrow.
I'm very happy that Gambians are no fool and nobody can
That's
fool
why
them.
I said today.
Because what you are saying here,
President Barrow for continuity.
what I'm saying,
President Barrow for
you
continuity.
can say that for propaganda. You can say that for propaganda. But I can tell you one thing, you cannot fool Gambians. You and Barrow cannot fool Gambians. You and Barrow will never fool Gambians.
Billay Wallah is in the best interest of this country. President Barrow continue. The development strategy I start. I love. I'm telling you,
we have had this
country is developing. Whether you like it or not. We just had some ECOWAS mission here.
Go.
Senegal Nigerian call hey, this country, to be honest, is developing. Cabrier Silorje, ye Lampolje, Crown, ye Hotel.
Let them go into Gambia.
This country is.
Let them go to interior the Gambia.
Is about good governance.
Gambia is not all about
Senegal leadership.
You see,
God,
well, you see, yeah, it is. Imu dinding leti.
Magdinu Kuta.
Yaje jawra jamam Yaya came and Yaya brought dramatic development in this country, infrastructure, schools and hospitals.
We have to tell.
You are telling us that Barrow Barrow has nothing to give us now.
During Jawar regime, they live in the government. And the time me yalong at one kulita, Mojamanka we middle to that time they are very young. Man kule along. Kona ko alngani story sata mole. Salonko Gambia fanan tatano nyintole. We pass through the difficult moment. Whereby you queue for rice. There are difficult moments.
More queue the rice.
Gambia Ceesay Como.
We show for no 81
kuleta.
During our time you have NTC where you have rice abandoned in every corner.
Barrow is doing a lot. Yalo niman kunun to be appreciated.
Wallahi, because
but near kunun is to be appreciated no.
But among kunun
94 didn't go to be signed him. Makunun long. Makunun long. Move in parliament and President Barrow for continuity. Continuity. That's my best slogan.
You are not even talking about Tata.
No, not Tata.
Continuity.
It's continuity.
When that's left to the Gambians, he cannot.
President Barrow for continuity.
You can say what you want to say,
of course.
But you will never fool Gambians.
In the best interest of opposition for continuity.
You never fool Gambians. You never fool Gambians.
This pool,
Gambians are very
if they're going for campaign,
Gambians are able to change.
President Barrow, as a Democrat, through tolerance, he accepts tolerance. As cardinal principle of democracy, he to make sure to give security to opposition candidates to go and campaign.
He cannot be
Billay, it is in your best interest for this man to stay here in power.
He cannot be otherwise.
For your protection and your fundamental human right to be guaranteed.
Look, we are talking about institutions. We are not talking about
Gambia shall always be the capital of human rights in Africa.
It's not about President Barrow. It's about institutions. Barrow is not putting in
Gambia as the capital of human rights in Africa.
That can really save this country. He's not putting anything in place.
We have seen this country.
So it's not all about an individual. It's about system and creation of systems.
It is because of
so if you are talking about Barrow as
dynamic leadership of Barrow. Look at now.
Barrow thinks nothing.
How much is your revenue collection now?
What revenue collection?
How much?
But it's not
is that from Barrow?
What?
Barrow is for Gambia.
It's us
No,
Gambian
no, wait,
people.
Gambia. He says it's from Barrow or Gambian.
It's us we are paying the taxes.
How much will your collection? When I come to Parliament, me and you,
Yes.
we're having 500 million per month. It's because of stringent economic measures. And Barrow has
Was
sealed
that
up all the
by a
list.
person or by institution?
Honorable, let me come. Last question. Honorable, let me. I like
You
that question you said,
worship
right?
leaders.
You're saying this.
I don't want to be
You
leaders.
worship
No,
leaders.
No.
If GR
I'll
is
do it, but I imagine.
if GR
I need to find do I, but I imagine.
okay, but I will
Thank you.
very good do our. If GRA is collecting over $1 billion,
but we should not worship leaders. We should look at institutions.
We don't worship leaders. No, I'm not
Honorable,
worshiping.
let me ask this question.
Yeah, let me tell you,
Let me
Lone.
come. Honorable, let me come. If Barrow is collecting, GRA is collecting over $1 billion every month, but the government is using it in areas that are not productive. Traveling. Traveling. No, let me come. Let me
Look at
finish.
the amount of construction within the Banjul.
That is not production sector. The production sector is different from road construction. This government's agenda.
Everything
let me
linked to
finish.
infrastructure.
But let me finish. The president
Big
said,
chunk of our money go to paying our debts.
and transportation and
We are
infrastructure.
indebted
And we
country.
all know what happens in the infrastructure sector.
If you follow Julo Koneka proud wala, we are dying. We are indebted to our neck.
The production, neither the agriculture.
Good system.
It's to reduce it. Let me refer you.
No.
Of course.
No, the agriculture sector.
Look at our debt now.
The state house, the Mala.
Look at our debt. Fatu,
Why do you
let me enlighten you.
Why?
Fatu, let me enlighten you about our debt structure right now. It's reducing.
Okay, Nara.
Kana nyindanku.
Okay.
Julo mo fala ka
In a parallel, as far as December is concerned, 2024, national debt to GDP ratio declined from 71.8% from 75% to 70%. 5% reduction.
Okay, how much is 70% of the debt?
No,
That's billions.
the sustainable.
So we are dead.
We are within the sustainable threshold of debt.
Sustainable
Threshold of debt is 70%. And we are within that. Hey, there is nothing bad in terms of taking debt.
That's why we cannot develop.
We have just approved me and you $93 million twice
invest.
development.
Alman Juluta can invest.
Invest le.
Honorable
President Barrow
President Barrow is concerned about even this electricity tariff. Working now, his government is now changing their trajectory now, their approach entirely in terms of clean energy. Imagine in Jambu Solar Plano. Now there will be very soon in Masako in Jana Soma. They will be constructed there about 200 megawatts. Embassy also is coming in the pipeline. So basically, these are all geared towards in terms of reducing the dependency ratio on fossil fuel to make sure we go to clean energy. We have a smart president.
What I'm telling you,
We have a dynamic leader.
We have a smart president.
I'm telling you.
We have a dynamic leader.
you cannot drift from there. We are saying the problem here is how much money are we owing? It's too much. How much is
I'm telling you that it's going down.
How much money or how much
It's
of
going
our
down.
budget is servicing our debts?
It's going
This is
down.
what is killing us.
I understand, but it's going down, my Madi.
70%.
The figures are there is going down from 7. It used to be 5%,
75 to 70.
from 76.8 to 70%. Next year it will go down.
So it's evident, Honorable, it's evident that the diaspora is the biggest investor in, you know.
It's not about that, but we appreciate
No,
their
let me finish my
talk
question.
about that.
remittances, yeah.
Remittances, President I acknowledge that. But still, actual National Assembly members, the majority
come back. Is it the Sona now or is
It's part of the Sona.
Ah, okay.
It's part of the Sona.
President acknowledge that.